Hey, what's up guys, this is Nick at Barban HQ. Today I'm going to be reviewing FitMiss Delight Women's Complete Protein. So FitMiss is a brand from Muscle Farm, which is best known for their line of Combat Whey supplements. It's called Combat Whey because they sponsor a lot of MMA athletes and a lot of bodybuilders as well. But FitMiss, they started in about 2008 and it's designed, as it says on the website, specifically to meet the needs of women. So I'm going to check it out and see how it tastes with 2% milk. So this is vanilla chai flavor, and I'm going to see how it tastes with milk. So it's a bit frothy. It doesn't mix very well. I've got a lot of, you can almost see it here, they've got a lot of little granules throughout it that are really kind of sticking in the inside of my mouth. That said, it tastes really good. Vanilla chai is, it's not just vanilla, it's also got like nutmeg and cinnamon in it. And I gotta say, it's really, really pleasant. I would like it to mix a bit better, but otherwise, it's delicious with milk. Okay, so let's see how it tastes with water. Yeah, it's still not mixing very well. It's still very frothy. But you know, it's good. It's good with water. I mean, it's you can tell it's mixed with water. It's not very, very creamy. But that said, I mean, you can't go wrong with like vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon. They're just like really, really pleasing flavors. So while it's not creamy, and again, it doesn't mix very well, as taste-wise, it's pretty pleasant. So let's check out the ingredients. This is a pretty, not unique, but it's a rare kind of protein powder in that it sort of tries to be a combination protein powder and greens drink. So in it you have, so first of all you have whey protein concentrate, right? That's like the cheaper form of whey. It's got a bit of lactose and a bit of fat in it. But nonetheless, you got 20 grams of whey protein concentrate. After that, there is this proprietary protein they've got from potatoes called solathin. And the idea behind this is that it contains a protease inhibitor that's linked to increased feelings of fullness. And it's through the potatoes that are generally considered like one of the best vegetables or foods for feeling full. So the idea here is that consuming this particular protein drink is going to help you feel fuller in between meals. That's the explicit goal of it. After that, there's a greens and superfood blend. So this is actually really interesting. It's got flaxseed powder, a ton of powdered berries and fruits for extra nutrition. You've also got a little bit of barley grass in there as well, which is like sort of kind of similar to wheatgrass. So there should be a lot of extra nutrition from that. After that, you've got two digestive enzymes, protease and lactase, which should help some people, at least it's linked to better digestion of lactose. And besides that, we've got natural and artificial flavors. We've got cellulose gum, that's a thickener and a stabilizer. Bit of salt, two artificial sweeteners, sucralose and acesulfame potassium. And finally, soy lecithin, that is to improve mixability. Okay, so what's the nutrition like? Like, what do all those ingredients add up to? So in one scoop of this, you get, it's 90 calories, so it's pretty low in calories. You get 1.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of sugar, 1 gram of fiber, and you get 16 grams of protein. So it's not unbelievably high in protein, but again, it's like very low in calories, and the scoop is just relatively small, so that's just kind of the way it wound up. As far as micronutrients go, I found the labeling just like a little bit frustrating. Okay, here's what it does tell you. You get a lot of vitamin B12, like 2,000% of your daily intake of vitamin B12, which is true that like a lot of women in particular cover that particular nutrient. Besides that, you get 13% of your daily calcium, which is a pretty good amount, but like that's probably just comes from the whey itself, not the greens. And there's a little bit of magnesium, sodium, and potassium, like 3% of your daily intake, not very much. So as far as vitamins and minerals, all it really tells you and all that's really unusual about this on the ingredients list is vitamin B12. But as I said before, it's got a ton of different greens and berries and fruits. So you think at least they'd want to include like say the vitamin C content or like how much of other B vitamins are in here given the grasses. It doesn't say that. So there's not actually a lot of information about what nutrition you're getting from the very extensive green superfood blend. So I would have liked to see that in this. Okay, so let's talk about price. Here, this is a 2-pound tub and it costs $38. So that's $30 for about 2 pounds. Out of that, you're gonna get 39 servings. So it's about 97 cents for a serving. If you want to get really granular, it's about 6 cents per gram of protein. It's not crazy high in protein per serving. But 97 cents for a serving it's not actually not that expensive. It's a little bit pricier than like the big name brands like Ultra Nutrition, but it's a lot cheaper than like other brands that are specifically designed for women, like Pretty Fit, for example. And when you take into account the fact that it contains like a hefty dosing of these superfoods and powdered fruits and berries, it's actually a pretty reasonable price. So what I really liked about FitMiss Delight is that it's one of the very few protein powders out there that have a blend of superfoods like grasses and fruits and berries and so on. That's pretty impressive. It's also particularly impressive given that the price point isn't that high for a combination like that. The only other product I can think that's similar to this is Shakeology, which is several times more expensive. So I found that pretty impressive. Besides that, I like that apart from all the greens and fruits, I like that it contained digestive enzymes to help you digest it a bit better as well. So what I wasn't crazy about with FitMiss Delight is that I really just find the nutrition label quite lacking. Given all those foods, all those grasses, all those berries, I would have liked to see what vitamins and minerals they're really bringing to the table. Besides that, it really doesn't mix well at all. And finally, it does contain quite a few artificial ingredients. It contains soy, which a lot of people don't like. Not everyone, but some people take issue with it. And besides that, yeah, it has sucrose and acesulfame potassium, which is two artificial sweeteners. And acesulfame potassium in particular has been linked to a bit of a spike in blood sugar, maybe. So if you have any issues with artificial ingredients or soy or anything like that, this might be the product for you. Okay, so those are my thoughts on FitMiss Delight Women's Complete Protein. For the full review, you can check out the link below at barbend.com.